This is Fake Jeopardy! Please welcome today's contestants. An Animal Crossing player from Indianapolis, Indiana, Adriana Ortiz. And our first returning champion, a budget analyst from Scottsdale, Arizona, Sydney Bleiweiss, whose one day cash winnings totaled $2,799. And our second returning champion, a college student from Gainesville, Florida, Tyler Haley, whose two-day cash winnings total $34,900. And now, here is the host of Fake Jeopardy, Astral Project. Hello, and welcome to another game of Fake Jeopardy in a brand new studio. You may have noticed something interesting about our intro. We have two returning champions. Sydney, of course, came in second place to me. I'm just saying, Tyler Haley is here after winning the previous two games. It's a little complicated, but Tyler and Sydney are returning champions. We have one new player, Adriana Ortiz. Some may say a disadvantage, but you never know in Jeopardy, and that's what's beautiful about it. If you're ready to go, I'm ready to go. Let's see the first round of categories on Jeopardy. Fake Jeopardy. First up, we have a category from a familiar face.
Gather round, kids. You've just enrolled in Skateboarding 101. Settle in for some lessons.
We'll follow that up with potent potable combinations, Streep, a category about our first ladies. And finally, Are You Okay? Are you and okay are both in quotation marks. That means they will come up in each correct response, but not necessarily both of them. It'll be one or the other. And finally, Are you okay? No, because I broke my back. Tyler, you are the higher scoring returning champion. So you'll pick first.
Let's do Streep for 200.
Anne Hathaway and Emily Blunt play this character's assistants in The Devil Wears Prada, performed by Streep, and loosely based on Anna Wintour. Sydney.
What is The Devil Wears Prada?
No. Tyler or Adriana? Sorry, Sid, you see your mistake. We were looking for the character she played, Miranda Priestley.
Big idiot. See?
No, not at all. Not at all. We're getting the jitters out. Tyler, you can pick again.
Potent potable combinations for 2.
Vodka, tomato juice, lemon juice, pepper, a celery stalk, and sometimes hot sauce. Tyler.
What is a Bloody Mary?
That's right.
Potent potable combinations for 4.
Bourbon, a sugar cube, and bitters. Tyler.
What is an old fashioned?
That's correct.
I am 21 for the record.
Congratulations.
Yes. Potent potable combinations for 6.
Hey, that's a daily double. All right. Very early on, we've got Tyler in the lead with 600. Sydney is negative 200. Adriana is still working on it. What can we do for it? You can bet up to 1,000 on this particular clue.
Yeah, I'll bet 800.
800 in potent potable combinations. Vodka and vermouth, though classically made with gin.
What is a martini?
Martini is right. Brings you up to 1,400. Continue.
Potent potable combinations for 8.
Vodka, rum, gin, tequila, sweet and sour, and Coca-Cola. Tyler.
There's Long Island iced tea.
That's right.
Finish the category.
Gin, Campari, sweet vermouth. And that is a Negroni. Close to running that one, Tyler. Happy 21st.
Thank you.
All right, you can pick the next one.
Let's do Are You Okay for 2.
Olivia Rodrigo's 2021 hit. They say these are the golden years, but I wish I could disappear. Sydney.
What is good for you?
No.
Damn me.
Tyler or Adriana? Adriana.
What is brutal?
That's right. Brutal. Remember, Are You will come up in the
Good job.
answer. Adriana, you're on the board. Pick again.
Are you okay? 400.
A deep, round bottom pan used mostly for stir frying. Sydney.
What is a walk?
That's right. You're out of the hole.
I'll go Are You Okay? 600.
Take a look. This part of a lever necessary for its function. Adriana.
What is a fulcrum?
Correct.
Are you okay? 800.
This kind of energy generated by the movement of water. Nobody? That's hydrokinetic. The okay coming right in the middle there. Adriana.
Finish it out.
This 1871 sequel to Alice in Wonderland. Adriana.
What is Alice Through the Looking Glass?
Yeah.
Broke my back for 200.
Okay, take a look. Again, in 2021, Last Week Tonight with John Oliver commissioned a parody of this Baroque portrait using a duck as the subject instead of the eponymous girl.
What is
Tyler.
the girl with the pearl earring?
That's right.
Skateboarding 101 for 2.
All right, here it is. My mother.
This popular skateboard trick, the opposite of a heel flip, is accomplished when the rider rotates the skateboard along its nose-tail axis. Now, I can't personally do one, so here's footage of me intercut with Tony Hawk to make it look like I did it.
Tyler.
What is a kickflip?
That's right.
Let's do skateboarding 101 for 4.
Here's Mom again.
To start your ride on the half pipe, you could simply push from down here and ride your way up if you're a noob. Instead, enter from the top of the ramp by doing this.
Tyler.
What is dropping in?
That's right.
Okay,
Sydney's jaw dropping made that one. That's the reaction I was hoping for.
Absolutely amazing.
All right, let's stop right there for now, and we will come back right after this with more Jeopardy. Welcome back to Fake Jeopardy. Let's talk first with our only challenger today, Adriana Ortiz. Adriana, the odds are stacked against you, but you're doing very well. Adriana, of course, an Animal Crossing player from Indianapolis, Indiana. Animal Crossing players are more Animal Crossing architects. And I hear you have a theme with the island that you're building at the moment. What's that?
Yeah, it's based off Naboo from Star Wars.
Nice. What kinds of things could we find on your island that reference Star Wars?
There's a lot of paintings of Star Wars characters, and I tried my best to recreate one of the scenes from Attack of the Clones. It's the scene where Padme and Anakin are having a picnic.
Oh,
and there's
nice.
waterfalls in the background.
Cool. Very cinematic and picturesque.
Yes.
Sure looks great. Sydney Bleiweiss won a game against me back in the last episode. Sydney is currently watching a TV show that many of us are watching. What is it?
Stranger Things.
Stranger Things. Nice. So did you start with season 4? Catch up when those started publishing?
Yeah, when those came out, I was like, I guess I should rewatch these. So I started at the beginning about a week ago, and now I'm already in season 4.
There
so
you
it's
go.
been a really lively week here in Phoenix.
Good. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, good to refresh the memory when the TV shows have been off for a while. I hope season 4 is everything you hoped it would be. Tyler Haley, college student from Gainesville, Florida, playing his 3rd game with us. You recently took a trip to our northernmost state. Tell us about it.
Yes. So I went to Maine for about 4 or 5 days. While I was up there, I went to Acadia National Park. I got to see the sunrise from a mountain, which it claims to be the first place where you can see the sunrise in the entire U.S.
Wow.
Because elevation and all that. No.
So you had to get out there and do it, right?
Oh yeah, of course. Casual, wake up at like 4, get there at 4:30, get your little chair set up. Early bird catches the worm, early bird sees the sunrise.
Exactly. Nothing like it. I'm sure that was a very nice view. And by the way, I should correct myself. The northernmost in the continuous 48. Yeah. I lapsed when thinking about Alaska. Okay.
Thank you, because I was about to jump.
I was going to say, I felt Judge Millett breathing down my neck on that one. So thank you, Judge Millett. Let's all, a round of applause for Judge Millett real quick. Thank you.
All rise.
All right. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Sorry. Let's keep going. Tyler, you can pick the next clue.
All right, let's do skateboarding for 6.
Here's Mom again.
There are 2 stances you can use when riding your skateboard. The first, known as regular, is where you place your left foot on the board and push with your right foot to move. The reverse, where the right foot is on the board and the left pushes, is known as this.
Adriana,
Goofy. What is Goofy?
Correct.
Baroque my back for 400.
One of the most famous Baroque composers, he often utilized four-part modal harmonies in a time when tonal music was most common. And that's the great Bach. Adriana.
Baroque my back for 600.
The Baroque era immediately followed this era, characterized by its transition out of the Middle Ages. Tyler.
What is the Renaissance?
Right.
Skateboarding 101 for 8.
Here's Mom again.
This Gainesville, Florida native is considered one of the most influential figures in modern street skating, inventing tricks such as the flat ground ollie. Pretty basic now, but that simple foundation revolutionized the sport in the 1980s.
Nobody, that's Rodney Mullen. Rodney Mullen. Tyler.
Yes. All right. Let's do Baroque my back for 8.
Baroque architecture often includes these to give the impression of depth and larger space. And what are mirrors? Quickest way to expand a room. Tyler, you can go again.
Yeah, let's finish Baroque for 1,000.
Take a look. This Bernini sculpture depicts the same subject as an earlier statue by Michelangelo. Tyler.
Who's David?
Right.
Skateboarding 101 for 1,000.
All right, for the last time, here's Mom.
I'm here in Jacksonville at the world's oldest continuously open skate park. Since 1977, it's been home to countless competitions, elite skateboarders, and was even featured as a level on Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4.
Nobody, that is Kona Skate Park. And a big thank you to my wonderful mother, who not only helped me with that incredible category, here she is, but also has worked in the background on just about every fake Jeopardy game. So thank you for your service, Mother. Tyler, pick our next category, or next clue and category.
Let's do First Ladies for 200.
In 1984, Ozzy Osbourne famously checked into rehab at the treatment center named after this First Lady. And that's the Betty Ford Clinic. Tyler.
First Ladies for 4.
This First Lady and her husband have been married for over 75 years, longer than any presidential couple. And that's Rosalind Carter, married to Jimmy. They're still around today. Tyler.
First Ladies for 6.
Dolly Madison famously saved George Washington's portrait when the British burned down the White House during this war. Tyler.
What is the War of 1812?
Correct.
First Ladies for 8.
To date, she is the longest lived First Lady, dying in 1982 at age 97 in her hometown of Independence, Missouri. And that's Bess Truman. Tyler.
First Ladies for 1,000.
Mary Geneva was the legal name of this First Lady, who traveled extensively with her husband as part of his military career. And that would be Mamie Eisenhower. Mamie Eisenhower. All right, First Ladies are done. Tyler, go ahead.
Let's do Streep for 800.
Set in rural Oklahoma, Streep played the tormented and manipulative matriarch of the family in this screen-adapted play. Tyler.
What is Oklahoma?
Nope. Sydney or Adriana?
3,
Correct answer,
4.
what is August Osage County? Tyler, go again.
Streep for 1,000.
Death Becomes Her portrays Streep alongside this actress, an on-screen rival, as they fight to the bitter end and beyond. And that's Goldie Hawn. 2 more clues, Tyler.
Let's do 400.
Meryl Streep's first Oscar win for Best Actress was for this movie, in which a Jewish mother must make an impossible decision.
I should know this.
And that is Sophie's Choice. Sophie's Choice. Tyler.
600.
Oh yeah, last clue. Streep's second Best Actress win was for this movie, the story of a metallically nicknamed British politician. Tyler.
What is the Iron Lady?
That is correct. Ending on a high note. Tyler, you're in the lead with $5,000. Adriana has $2,400, and Sydney will kick us off in Double Jeopardy right after this. Those last 2 categories in Jeopardy were rough, but we can lay the blame squarely on our Judge Thomas Millett's shoulders. He wrote those categories. Anyway, Thomas, you want to apologize for those officially to our players?
Now.
All right, moving on to Double Jeopardy. Here's the thing, guys. Since the COVID-19 pandemic started, we've all been dipping into shows we used to like back in our past. I, for one, got to watching Survivor, and it made me think Survivor is more of a common experience than we realize. So I want you guys to know that you know more about Survivor than you think. Next, we'll have Marshall. And then, yeah, same guy. In that one, we'll talk about famous people who did some things before they got famous, or were famous for different reasons. Then we have double letters, 2 double letters in each correct response. Then there's South American capitals. And finally, a category of stupid answers. Sydney, kick us off.
I'll go stupid answers 400.
Beyonce's 2013 album, which includes the singles Drunk in Love and Partition. Anybody? There's a lot of reactions. That album is called Beyonce. So now we're getting now we're getting why these answers are stupid. All right.
Got it.
Sydney, pick again.
I'll go stupid answers 800.
Sounds fun, right? It's the highest mountain in Kenya. Tyler.
What is Mount Kenya?
Correct.
Stupid answer for 12.
It's the first verb in the Pledge of Allegiance. Tyler.
What is pledge?
Yep.
Stupid answer for 16.
On a piano, it's the C key towards the center, the key most beginners learn to locate first. Tyler.
What is middle C?
That's right.
Stupid answers for 2.
This town in Wyoming, named after beaver trapper Davy Jackson, is home to Grand Teton National Park. Tyler.
What is Jackson Hole, Wyoming?
Correct. That was fun.
Yeah.
I thought it was fun.
Yeah.
Let's do Survivor for 16.
She was the only 2-time winner until 2020 and shares a first name with the Miss Congeniality actress. Adriana.
Where's Sandra?
Sandra, correct. Sandra Diaz Twine happens to be the 2-time winner.
Survivor 400.
Win this to stay safe from the elimination vote. Also, what a vaccine will give you from disease. Adriana.
What is immunity?
Correct.
Survivor 8.
He's the Emmy-winning host of Survivor and an old Jeopardy spinoff. Tyler.
Who is Jeff Probst?
Correct.
Marshall for 800.
Derived from the Latin for art of Mars, the Roman god of war, these systems and traditions of combat are practiced worldwide. Adriana.
What are martial arts?
Correct.
Survivor for 12.
Every contestant is given one of these primitive lanterns, and as long as it's lit, the player is still in the game. Tyler.
What is a torch?
That's right.
Survivor for 2.
Take a look. The flag of this country where Survivor has filmed 11 of its 42 seasons. Adriana.
What is Fiji?
That's right.
Marshall for 400.
He played Marshall Erickson on How I Met Your Mother. His name is Jason Segel. Adriana.
Yeah, same guy, 400.
He was the host of Fear Factor and 20 years later continues his fear-mongering on his eponymously named Experience. That's Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan hosted Fear Factor. Adriana.
Marshall 1200.
Legend has it Congress created this military rank to avoid addressing Field Marshal George Marshall as Marshal Marshall. And that one is, what is General of the Army? Adriana.
Marshall 1600.
Hilda Hine was the first person to earn a doctorate in this island country and later served as its 8th president. Tyler.
What are the Marshall Islands?
That's right. That one could go in the stupid answers one too, technically.
Yeah.
Tyler.
Sorry,
Sorry, that's not a category.
Marshall for 2.
This 1948 initiative was designed by the U.S. to help Europe rebuild after World War II and prevent the spread of communism. Tyler.
What is the Marshall Doctrine? What is the Marshall Plan?
Correct.
Double letters for 4.
Tie one of these to your line to reel in the big one. Adriana.
I don't know.
No. Tyler or Sydney? No, that's a fish hook.
Let's
Tyler.
do double letters for 8.
This state, home to Plymouth Rock. Tyler.
What is Massachusetts?
That's right.
I don't even know what the double letters are in that one.
The S's and the T's.
The T's, yeah.
The T's, okay.
Yeah.
Double letters for 12.
The sport you're watching if the Rams are taking on the Bengals on Sunday night. Adriana.
What is American football?
Correct.
Double letters, 1600.
Take a look. They're the single-handed free weights seen here. Sydney.
What are dumbbells?
Yes. Sydney's on the board. Woo!
I needed to get to Final Jeopardy tonight.
Right? Yes. Keep it going, Sydney.
Okay, double letters, 2000.
Carl's house floats with the help of thousands of these in the 2009 Pixar movie Up. Adriana.
What are balloons?
That's right. 2 categories left and also 2 daily doubles. Let's see if we can get them.
Do South American capitals, 400.
Brasilia. Tyler.
What is Brazil?
Yep.
South American capitals for 16.
Hey, that's the first daily double. Tyler, you are currently sitting at an even 17,000. Adriana is up next with 10,400, totally within striking distance. What do you want to do?
Let's do 200.
200 in South American capitals. Montevideo.
Uruguay. What is Uruguay?
There you go. Really good save. I know it was only for 200, but you pull it out just at the end there. That is correct. Tyler, go again.
South American capitals for 2000.
Quito. Sydney.
What is Ecuador?
Correct.
South American capitals, 1200.
Santiago. Sydney.
What is Chile?
That's right.
Capitals, 800.
Lima. Sydney.
What is Peru?
That's right. Sydney's comeback. I love to see it.
I'll go, same guy, 1200.
Before his role as district attorney in Law and Order, Fred Thompson served on the committee that oversaw the impeachment hearings of this president. Tyler.
Who is Nixon?
Correct.
Let's do, same guy for 2000.
2000 is the second daily double in this round. Tyler, you are currently at 18,400. Adriana is at 10,400 and Sydney is at 5,600. What can we do you for?
Let's do 4,000.
Ooh, 4,000. In same guy. They rolled out the red carpet for Christmas movie royalty Peter Billingsley, known for playing this character in A Christmas Story, when he scored a cameo in Elf.
Who is Ebenezer Scrooge?
No. Who is Ralphie? Little boy Ralphie in A Christmas Story. You're thinking of A Christmas Carol.
Yeah.
Yep.
Exactly
All
what I'm
right.
doing.
2 clues left. Where are we going?
Same guy, 16.
He resigned as a Cincinnati city councilman in 1973 after a sex scandal, which would have made him the perfect guest booking for his current daytime talk show if only it had been around then. Sydney.
Who is David Letterman?
No. Tyler or Adriana? Who's Jerry Springer? Jerry Springer had a brief government career. Tyler, or doesn't matter. Last clue. Blink and you'll miss this child actor in his role as Fuller in Home Alone, but these days he makes his presence known weekly in HBO's Succession. He was the brother on screen and in real life to Kevin McAllister. We're talking about Kieran Culkin. Kieran Culkin is currently on Succession. End of Double Jeopardy. Sydney has made a wonderful comeback. You are sitting at $4,000. Adriana up next with 10,400, and Tyler has 16,400. Let's see what everybody can do with these totals in Final Jeopardy with the category broadcasting. Make your wagers. We'll be right back. Interesting Final Jeopardy category for what could be an interesting game. Final Jeopardy category is broadcasting, and here's the clue. 7 words in a radio broadcast by this man were enough to force the implementation of new FCC regulations that are still in place today? You have 30 seconds. Good luck. Comes from a very famous comedy routine of his. Let's start with Sydney. Sydney, you had $4,000 in the regular game, and you wrote down, what is the Honorable Judge Millett? He's got a dirty mouth, but unfortunately not a history-making dirty mouth, but great guess, and that'll cost you $1,000, so it takes you down to $3,000. Let's go next to Adriana Ortiz. Adriana, you had 10,400 in the regular game, and you wrote down what is Alexander Hamilton LOL. Again, he wasn't quite around for radio, but good guess. So you wagered $5,000. It will cost you that much and leave you with 5,400. Let's go finally to Tyler Haley. He was in the lead with 16,400, and he wrote down, who's Walter Cronkite? No, the comedian we were looking for is George Carlin. He had the 7 words you can't say on television. Couldn't say them on radio either. He got in a lot of trouble for that. So Tyler, that will cost you $4,401. You got it wrong, but that'll leave you in the lead today with $11,999 and give you a 3-day total of $46,899. Thank you, everybody, so much for playing. Again, thank you, Mom, for helping me out with that skateboarding category, or really doing it yourself. And there she is again. And we'll see everybody next time. Bye.
And what were those 7 words? And we'll see you next week.